And we're back for Triangle Strategy. it's been a while. It's been a while for me since I last recorded this. Well, I mean, sorry, there's just a lot going on. It's been a while since I last recorded, both in general and as well just recorded Triangle Strategy. Because this week has not been a recording week whatsoever because a bunch of issues. And I was really, I was excited to to get to record today because I was thinking it was gonna be a full day, but then another bunch of things happened, and now I'm like, I don't even know if this is gonna be a full day of recording. Well, it already isn't even a full day of recording for a bunch of reasons, but whatever. And if I'm being honest, I just stood here for a couple of minutes listening to the intro, just because I've been listening to it on replay for a while now just because it's so catchy, and also the visuals and everything that's going on screen is incredible. So I did spend a couple of minutes just listening to that. Then when I was just ready to record, I ran into some audio issues, and I was like, oh lord, not this again. Not Kingdom Hearts 1 again. But thankfully it seems to be alright now. I'm hoping and praying it's alright, because if it's not, that's just gonna really suck. I'm gonna be so mad for many reasons. But anyways, last time we finished Triangle Strategy, got the Golden Root, found out that Anna is really small apparently. Picoletta's can apparently defeat gods now with just her decoy. What else happened? Oh yeah, we finally got married. Serenoa finally got to marry Frederica. That was cool. We got a bunch of spoilers from this intro thing now. We started to look into the New Game Plus hard mode things and found out that it was pretty difficult. Mainly the first battle, because I did do the second battle, the tournament battle, and it wasn't too bad. Like, it was difficult, yeah, but I somehow made it out of that battle without losing a single unit, which was unfortunate because the first battle we did in this, I lost, I think, like nearly all my units trying to beat that. And I even used up all my TP, I think. No, wait, not TP, all my Kietu's points. And I still lost, like, I think I lost Serenoa and Roland in that battle. So this is definitely not going to be the Deathless run that I wanted to do to get that Resurrection earring or bracelet, whatever it is that you get for doing a Deathless run. Unfortunate, but oh well. Maybe by the time we do our next Golden Root run, I'll do a Deathless run on that one. I don't know if that's 100% guarantee, but at that point, whenever we do our last run, which we are gonna do, we're gonna do a Golden Deathless run. This is a promise I'm hopefully actually gonna keep, not like the Kingdom Hearts tier list and the shiny dex thing I think I said I was gonna do for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I will, hopefully, maybe 100%, okay, 99, okay, maybe 98% chance, no, okay, maybe 90% chance, do a Deathless Golden Run New Game Plus of Triangle Strategy, because 1, I love this game, 2, because I love the Golden Root, 3, because I want to see what New Game Plus has in store for us with the Golden Root final battle, and 4, or did I say 4 already? I don't know, 4 or 5, whatever. I really love this game again, and I do want to play it some more. But anyways, we're here recording this episode because we finally made it to our first, our first split route decision thing. And it's the decision where you choose whether you go to visit Hyzante or Aesfrost. And as you know, on our first run, we visited Hyzante and learned how much it sucks there. And I did also play through the Aesfrost route, just to see what that was about. So I do technically know everything that's going on story-wise there. But we're still gonna play it through because we don't have anything about that on the channel. Oh, by the way, in case any of you were mad last episode, because I think I said I didn't want these Medals of Valors that he was selling. I did figure out that Medals of Valors are the one that, that give you elite class, not veteran class, so I did buy them out. Also, Lionel sold some more stuff to us, thankfully, so we do have a bit more. I think we have a bit more. No, I think I might have used up my large range HP recovery pellets during the tournament battle, but we do have at least a little bit more large HP recovery pellets. And I think Panacea pellets too. I don't think I bought anything unique or interesting in between episodes. I think I did do some weapon upgrades, but it's been so long now that I don't really remember, so let's just take a quick look at everything. Yep, there you go, that's everything. I don't think I saw anything new. I did skim through it, but I don't know, I just didn't feel like watching through all of that. Anyway, for the tavern, as you can tell, I have totally not been keeping up with the tavern because the battles have been rough. And that's putting it lightly. I've only done like 2 of them, I think. Which one was it that I did? I think I did this one again to grind during the... Actually, did I do this one? I 100% don't remember. I think I did this one, right? Enemy reinforcements, yeah, it was this one that I tried doing, and I was doing well for a short while, but I never was able to beat this. It was just way too much, and I was trying to grind up units too, so I didn't have like the best team to deal with it, but we got everyone to level 35 and a couple units. Well, the units that are level 36 are mostly from story related battles, so there you go. I guess let's just get into things. Since I don't know how much time I have to record, I want to try to finish this quickly so I can hopefully record an episode of Yakuza 0. Since I'm still kind of behind on that, I think. And I also want to finish recording this so I can hopefully make it to the next split decision thing. And keep on doing that, because I did not realize how much work I would have to go through to get like all decisions for this thing, because let's take a look at the path traveled. This is the path traveled, so the first split decision we have is in Chapter 3 with Hyzante and Aesfrost. We all know that, easy. Then we have the turn Roland in decision, and that has 2 options, right? Turn him in or, you know, keep him, protect him or whatever. But then after that, each one I think has 2 decisions, so you have to go through... I have to repeat so many things so many times. It's gonna be annoying, but I'll still do it just because I want to see how things go and what's different in each decision and whatever. But still, look at all these decisions I have to go through. I feel like it's gonna take me multiple, probably like maybe a year or 2 to actually get this done. I don't know. That might be an exaggeration or it might not. It depends on how long everything takes, I guess. Because I mean, eventually we'll just be repeating a bunch of things. Honestly, I do kind of hope it takes a year, so that way for the next anniversary of the channel, we can hopefully play through, or maybe for the anniversary of Triangle Strategy, well, when we first recorded it, we can hopefully celebrate recording Triangle Strategy, I guess, I don't know, by playing through the Golden Route one more time. This time with broken units, all with elite classes, maxed out weapon things, a bunch of items, and Kietus points, and just see how things go. But anyway, that's enough future talk. Those are worries for the future. Right now, let's focus on what we have to do, and that is recruit Rudolph. Spoilers alert. By the way, for the most part, I have been just skipping the cutscenes, like speeding through it here and there, but I did come across, I think, a little talk that Erica and Talus had with Frederica, and I completely forgot how rude they were. I can't remember what she said, but I think Erica said something about Frederica's mom, like, she was very friendly with men, if you know what I mean. And I was like, oh, I really wanted to punch her in the face right then and there. Talking about Frederica's mom like that, really. You're going that low. Okay, sorry, I just had to get that off my chest. I was listening, I already mentioned this at the beginning, I think, but I was listening to the Triangle Strategy theme song as well as the soundtrack in general, and I forgot what good music this game has. Like the Ablora battle music. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one with the trumpets that's really sad and dramatic. And then the music that plays after when you spark enemies and the music shifts. I didn't realize that second song theme was so good, and now I've been stuck listening to it on replay for a while. And because I've been stuck listening to it on replay, it kind of like fueled me to start drawing again. Well, practice drawing, to put it more precise. So instead of spending time editing, I've been practicing drawing and playing Apex, which is probably the worst way to spend my time when I need to catch up on videos and things like that. But I don't know, I've been having fun trying to learn new things about drawing and trying to learn how to better use Photoshop, since that's what I've been using to make thumbnails now. And I think I'm doing alright. Not amazing, but it's alright. Hopefully we'll improve over time. I did at least work on one new thumbnail. I didn't do anything for Yakuza 0 episode 16 because I couldn't think of anything, if I'm being honest. Nothing really spoke to me in that episode, so it probably won't have a thumbnail. You guys will know by the time this goes up, but might as well talk about it now. I did work on thumbnail 16 or 15? I don't know. I think it's 16. Thumbnail 16 of Triangle Strategy, and for that one we're drawing Milo, and I forgot how revealing Milo's outfit is. Hopefully it doesn't get me in trouble. I mean, I tried to position her hands in a way that will make it so she's not too revealing, but you know, it's Milo. She's cool and does things her own way, so we'll see how that goes. Right now it looks alright. It's still in a rough draft design, but hopefully her face turns out better, because I have been struggling with Milo's face for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, sorry. Enough prattling on about a bunch of random things with no organization whatsoever. Let's get into this. Cyrano decides whether his house will make the journey to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost or the holy state of Hyzante. Okay. Oh wait, we can just skip this, can't we? Yeah, we've already seen all of this. We just haven't seen everything else, I think. Aesfrost or Hyzante, would that we had the time to visit both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. Okay. Let's see if I still got my skills and can convince everyone. Okay, it's been a while. Hey, Eridor.
Listen, lad.
Oh wait, you're on Team Aesfrost, sorry, I forgot. Can very well say Hyzante holds much appeal to me. Sorcery and X-Ham are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Aesfrost will give a warm reception, even if their weather won't. No, we're not. We're not doing that again. We're not. Oh wait, I forgot. I can get items too now. I wonder if I missed anything here. By the way, I did find out that apparently all the items you collect out here, like whenever you're exploring, they don't respawn, unfortunately. So if you got everything, you ain't getting anything else, which sucks. But oh well. I guess that prevents. Actually, I don't know why. Why would they do that? Well, I guess it wouldn't be too worth it at this point, getting like, I don't know, 100 coin. Yeah, because I think that's what you would get normally at the beginning of the game, like 100 coin. That definitely wouldn't be worth it. I don't have my guide open right now, mainly because I know we're gonna have to revisit this chapter multiple times, so I'm not too worried about getting everything right now. Oh hey Franny, I forgot about you. Lord Wolford, I know your position as head of your house comes with many responsibilities, but being party to Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. We're still trying to get utility points, and I have no idea how many utility points I have right now, so let's just go with this. Sorry, I did not read what was going on. I appreciate your concern, Prince Franny, and I hope that you and I can be friends as well, just like our fathers before us. Oh, I think this is the same answer I chose No, I think I chose something else during our first playthrough, sorry. You cannot win my favor as you have my brothers. House Wolford may be a vassal to the crown, but they also possess a very special power. Cozying up to the royal family will do nothing but arouse needless suspicion. My apologies, I will be more cautious of the boundaries between the high houses and the crown, for the sake of the kingdom. I am glad we have an understanding. I hope you know that I acknowledge both the power and good fate of House Wolford. Pray do not fan the flames of my brother's foolishness any further. Okay. King Ragnar expects great things of you, Lord Serenoa. If there's anything I can do to be of service, simply say the word. I should like to learn more about the holy state of Hyzante. I know they lay claim... Okay, so I chose the utility answer first time around. That's interesting. I do need Liberty points, though. Let's get the Liberty points. I would have thought you an expert on the subject considering your bride-to-be hails from that very land, but allow me to tell you what I know. Aesfrost is nestled within the snowy mountains to the north, and is famed for its abundance of iron and expertise in smithing. Their elite soldiers, known as the Black Irons, managed to make quite the name for themselves during the Salt Iron War. The nation is led by Archduke Gustadolf, Lady Frederica's older brother, and though he holds most of Aesfrost's political power, he encourages the people to act freely and promotes individuals on the basis of ability rather than blood or social status. I see. That sounds wonderful. Perhaps it does now, but we mustn't forget that they were the very ones who caused the war of 30 years past. They're an ambitious people living in a cold and harsh nation, which makes me think that hunger of theirs is still alive and well. Pray forgive me, I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Serenoa, and I am sure you will choose most wisely. Okay. Doubtless Aesfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? Yep, you're right. Hey, Benedict.
Lord Serenoa.
Hyzante's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we could benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. Actually, let me save real quick. Okay, now let's go. I wish to visit the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. What interest have you in the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost, my lord? Their country is built on unfettered trade, being lord of a merchant hub. That idea holds great interest for me. I think the bottom one is the most reasonable one and speaks to Benedict the most. Yes, certainly a fascinating aspect of their society. However, I find Hyzante's claim of universal equality to be even more intriguing. I appreciate your point of view, my lord. There's much I must think over before I reach a final decision.
Certainly not.
Of course, if you have further thoughts on the matter, then I wouldn't be all too glad to hear them. Okay. Knowledge is the foundation of power. We can learn much by wandering the archives for a spell. Okay, bottom one.
Quite true.
The archives. The seat of the world's knowledge. Even the most erudite among us is but a fool before those countless tomes.
I am decided.
You have given me much to consider, my lord. I shall take your perspective into account when making my decision. Cool. Okay, for a second there I thought we didn't get him. Glad we did. I have always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. I wish to visit the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. You wish to visit Aesfrost? Might I ask why? People of Hyzante may not be so welcoming as you believe. I want to see more of your home, and as your betrothed, I feel the curiosity is only natural. I think the top one, right? That makes me happy, Serenoa.
I see.
I would very much like you to see where I was raised. You seem to have given quite a bit of thought to this question, Serenoa.
And?
If we do travel to Aesfrost, how would you like to spend our visit? I intend to see relations between our two nations deepened, as much for our own marriage as for the future of our mining venture. If I'm being honest, I want to say the middle one, because that's cute. I'm gonna go with the middle one, just because it's cute. Truly, then I shall do my level best to show you the finest Aesfrost has to offer.
I see.
I hope it is everything you imagine. If it isn't, well, promise not to think the worst of me. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall consider them as I come to form my own opinion. Ah. Okay, I'm glad that worked. Now, Gila.
Lord Serenoa, hello.
Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzante. Deepening your relations with the Holy State would doubtless be to your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize a long-held wish in the meantime? I wish to visit the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. If your heart is truly set on Aesfrost, I would be curious to know your reasons. I wish to know more about my betrothed. What better way to do that than to visit her home? Although Aesfrost may be cold, I find it— okay, not that one. A story I heard of a particular skilled smuggler caught my attention. They even sent the military after him. I wonder what he could have been peddling. We're gonna go with the top one. I am glad that you have an interest in knowing more about Sorry, today I just cannot read again. God, I got rusty in less than a week. That's unfortunate. I'm glad that you have the interest in knowing more of your bride-to-be.
Possibly.
As I am certain she is as well.
My mind is made up.
I believe I have more than enough food for thought. Aww, that's cute. I'm glad that those two agreed to my cute reasoning. I don't remember if we convinced everyone last time to go to Hyzante. I don't think we did. I think someone was against it, I just don't remember who. Aesfrost or Hyzante, it makes no difference to me where you go. I shall follow. Still, I wouldn't like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. I wish to visit the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. They say Aesfrost is the nation of iron and ice. What about it appeals to you? I think she wants to know about the smuggler, right? Because she's not really the emotional one, so it's either the bottom one or the middle one.
Indeed.
A smuggler? Must have been a bold crime indeed for us to be speaking of it now. I wonder what he was peddling to risk so much. I too would be interested to hear more of the story. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Aesfrost. Okay. Aesfrost soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzelia. However, that is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. Okay. I think that's everything, right? Okay, I guess let's start the boating.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzante? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You make a convincing argument, my lord.
We shall have a chance to visit Hyzante again in the future. Of that I am certain. I mean, you're not wrong.
I wholeheartedly agree.
That is your desire, then I shan't argue against it.
I have no qualms with that.
You made a convincing argument, a desirable attribute in a young lord.
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow. Last one. Let's see how we got him. Oh. Okay, for some reason I thought we had to convince
Scales of
Eredor.
conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Hey. Cool. We convinced
The way
everyone.
forward is decided. We journey to Aesfrost.
Cool, a bunch of morality points that we don't need. Oh, that sucks. But we're doing this for Rudolph.
We have decided. We set sail for Aesfrost.
Oh wait, I can— oh wait. I was gonna say I can skip this, but no, we haven't seen this before.
Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Archduke Gustadolf will be pleased that you chose to honor our nation with a visit.
Sorry, I just had to I just had to take a look at her again. She's so cool.
I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
Does this mean she is coming back too? I feel myself getting sick already.
That swill they call wine will taste even more vile now, I fear.
My lady, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolfort?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
I mean, the only reason we convinced her was because we told her we would go together, so what are you talking about, Serenoa? Whether the river flows completed. Cool.
Serenoa, acting as King Regna's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Aesfrost. Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie beyond. Awaiting them at Twins Gate, as it is known, is Svarog Aesfrost, second in power and influence only to the Archduke himself.
Chapter 3, Part 2, A Land of Snow and Ice. Svarog.
Erica. Thalis. Welcome home. I trust the ceremony was a fruitful one.
Wait, why does he say Avlora and Erica so happily, then only Talus negatively? Shouldn't you hate both Erica and Talus? I feel like he could have been rude to both Erica and Talus, but okay, I guess you do use Svarog.
'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
Thank you for having us in your domain, Uncle. The crags are lovely as ever.
Lord Svarog, I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolfort, come on behalf of King Regna.
Ah, the Wolfort boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
The very same, my lord. I thank you for the warm welcome.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa. Svarog Aesfrost at your service. I watch over Twinsgate, the front door of our duchy.
Lord Svarog is father to Dragan, and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
We did not expect to see you again so soon, Frederica. But I understand wanting to show off your handsome groom-to-be.
The way he emphasizes handsome is kind of weird, but I still love him. I forgot how sweet Svarog was during this, whole visit. I'm sad that we're probably not gonna save him well, I don't know what's gonna happen to Svarog and whatever route we decide to do that isn't the golden route. Hopefully he survives, and hopefully we don't have to kill him.
Uncle, please. You embarrass me.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind. A word of advice, lad. You do well not to anger her.
I shall take your words to heart.
'Tis quite the burden you're undertaking, my friend.
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
It's been quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolfort.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
King Regna thanks Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
As his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the boy, my lord. That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era. I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
You have my word.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father. But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey. I shall keep you no longer.
Now that I've seen the golden ending, like, I know why that hit Roland where it hurts. That's interesting.
Archduke Gustadolf awaits you at Ironstone.
Then we shall take our leave. Thank you, Lord Svarog.
Aw, that's cute. The way she just, aw. There's so much I forgot about this game. And it hasn't even been that long yet. Do we have any... Oh, we do. Let's just see it and probably skip through it. Franny and Cordelia talk about their brother. Oh yeah, I remember this. Let's just skip it and see what happens. Okay, let's keep going. House Wolford arrives at Ironstone where they are greeted by Archduke Gustadolf.
I am Gustadolf, Archduke of Aesfrost. Allow me to personally welcome you to my nation. I hear I am addressing the new Lord of House Wolfort, yes?
Serenoa Wolfort, Your Grace. It is an honor to have an audience with you. On behalf of King Regna and all of Glenbrook, you have our sincere gratitude for your generous contributions to the mining effort.
Consider your gratitude accepted. Avlora informs me that you fought well in the tourney. I would much like to see for myself how the legendary Simon's son carries himself in battle.
I train twice as hard, yet am not half the warrior he is.
It is good that you make such effort. I would expect no less from my brother-in-law to be. Norzelia is changing. The time when matters were settled by blade draws to a close. In the spirit of this age of diplomacy, I would hear your honest thoughts on the mining accord.
I believe in an important alliance. Okay, we're not going with morality. Utility, it is a lucrative enterprise that stands to benefit all of our nations equally. Sure. I cannot shake the fear that our visions do not align and this fragile alliance may not hold. I think this is the one that I chose during my first run of this. Well, the one that I didn't record. I still need a bunch of utility points, so let's just get it.
It is a lucrative enterprise that stands to benefit all of our nations equally.
So you believe spoils evenly shared will suffice to bring peace? Since when has man ever been content to be equal with his peers?
You believe otherwise, Your Grace?
Allow me to put it this way. I cannot abide those who would impose equality upon others. People deserve freedom. Freedom to earn their own idea of happiness as they see fit. Frederica, do not lose sight of your role in all of this. Stand by Serenoa always, and represent Aesfrost with pride and grace.
I shall, brother.
Prince Roland, as you have come in secret, I will dispense with formalities.
I appreciate the consideration, Your Grace.
That said, does King Regna not worry that his younger son visits a foreign land on his own?
I am no longer a child, and it is a prince's duty to be worldly.
A fine outlook. In that case, I would show you to the archives.
It holds countless tomes, from the ancient to the new. I dare say it rivals that of Hyzante's Ministry of Medicine.
An intriguing offer, and one I gladly accept.
Lord Wolford, you and your men are free to join us as well.
Truly, Your Grace? I understand the archives hold many a closely guarded secret.
And rest assured, I have no intention of giving those away. But now that we are allies, through mining and marriage alike, a brief tour is more than in order.
Meanwhile... Oh yeah, this. Hey, Rudolph.
Beg your pardon, but I heard this is where the salt flows cheap like.
Not here, it doesn't. Go bother someone else.
I'm not asking for my health. Here's an advance.
How much do you need?
As much as you can spare. I'm good for 10 times what I gave you.
I'm not to sell you now. Come back tonight, money in hand, with a spot marked here.
And I know your face, so don't try anything stupid.
You have my word. That looks like the spot on the map. Just there. Right then, Sikris. I've got the location for you. This is where they do their dirty work.
I knew you were the man for the job. Excellent work, Rudolph.
My name's cleared then, yeah? I'll be pardoned?
You have my word. That said, our forces are stretched quite thin this evening. We'll need you to assist in apprehending them as well.
Risk my life in exchange for a pardon? Are you mad?
We need you. These fiends are swindling the poor, selling them impure salt mixed with all manner of unsavory things. They must be jailed at all costs.
Fine. I'll help you bring him in.
Oh wow. I just looked up who the voice actor was for Rudolph because I was thinking it's kind of an interesting voice he's doing for him. And apparently it's the same voice actor for Dallas. That's... okay, I definitely didn't notice that when I first recorded. Well, when I first tried this. But then again, I only saw him for a short bit, so... whatever.
Glad to hear it. You're too good a man to be branded a criminal.
Don't you flatter me after all this. You saw him, didn't you? They don't work alone. An operation like this ain't run by one man. And last I checked, we're only 2.
We'll assemble reinforcements.
What an astounding collection of tomes.
The sum of Norzelia's knowledge, including volumes thought lost or banned outright in other nations.
I did not expect to see so many people in a facility so important.
Each and every one is a scholar, conducting important research in their field of expertise.
Scholars? All of them?
Brother gives no thought to background, gender, or social status during the selection process. All in Aesfrost are given equal opportunity, provided they show desire and aptitude.
Of course, we prize ability above all else. So long as they produce results, they are free to research as they please.
The most open-minded approach.
Indeed.
I see now how Aesfrost arrives at its marvels of engineering.
This portion contains the collected writings on metallurgy and our nation's rich history with iron. Our ancestors were but a tribe of impoverished hunters until the man who would become our first Archduke discovered iron. Iron changed our lives. It transformed the way we worked, farmed, built, and fought. The history of iron is the history of Aesfrost. It is our pride and joy, the engine that drives us.
My father told us that Aesfrost is made of iron. That neither its people nor weapons would bend.
Just so, Prince Roland.
Your Grace. Forgive me the interruption. I have unfortunate news regarding the issue of which we spoke.
So you require reinforcements. Say no more.
Then there was the matter of the pardon.
On which my thinking has not changed. We will speak no more of this.
Understood.
Honored guests, I would consult with you on an important matter. This is Sikrus, commander of Aesfrost's constabulary.
Has something happened?
We have discovered an illicit salt trade operating within our borders. Yet we lack, at the moment, the manpower to address it. Might we have your assistance in apprehending the scofflaws?
Why, I would...
Lord Serenoa, matters of salt are fraught. I advise you not to engage without a clear strategy.
I understand it is a complex issue. Needless to say, I would not force this upon you.
Sounds simple to me. Just bringing some criminals to justice, yeah? I say aye, my lord.
I concur. What better way to thank His Grace for a tour of the archives?
Then it is settled. We shall help you.
I could not be more thankful. Sikrus, brief our friends on the situation.
Of course, Your Grace. Come, I shall show you to the garrison.
Constable Sikrus, in charge of maintaining the peace in Aesfrost, has a secret matter to discuss with Serenoa. Alright.
I'm honored to have House Wolford fight at our side.
As I am happy to be of service. Now then, what is the situation?
Hyzante's excessive salt taxes have given rise to an illicit salt trade that plagues the duchy.
I have heard tell that the tariffs are exorbitant, but I've not heard a price.
Let it suffice to say that the cost of a single handful of salt could feed a family for a month.
Good heavens.
As such, demand for salt, even impure or stolen, is nigh on infinite.
A crime, to be sure, but a necessary evil for the poor. Tight regulation risks drawing their ire.
Perhaps we should not have agreed to this so readily.
Indeed, the Archduke has a sharp mind and a silver tongue.
My brother may appear generous and open-minded, but one should never feel too safe around him.
I was too eager, my lord. And for that... I apologize.
I was the one who agreed. Fraught as the matter is, I could not refuse the Archduke to his face.
Illicit salt trade would threaten the salt revenue on which the duchy depends. Thus, they feel they must intervene, correct?
Precisely. We understand the plight of the people without question. On matters of maintaining order, however, we cannot waver, lest seams in the social fabric be rent asunder.
I understand the circumstances and wish to reiterate that you have our support. How would you employ us?
Our spy has already discovered where the smugglers operate. A transaction is to occur tonight. We shall make a move once our spy lures the smugglers into the open.
Understood. Then we shall familiarize ourselves with the town by nightfall.
Okay, sorry. I had to stop recording for a short bit there, but we're back. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm talking to people. Okay, this is a place where I might need a guide, because there are missable items and things here that I never got since I never got to explore this area. HP recovery pellet, I'll take that. Well, actually a HP recovery pellet is kind of useless, so never mind. Firestone, also kind of useless, but alright. Oh, there's a merchant here. I wonder if he's gonna sell the same things that he normally sells at the beginning of the game, or is he gonna sell something different? Let's see. Welcome, how can I be of service today? Oh, okay. God, I'm broke too, so this sucks. I'm not gonna be able to buy everything. Oh lord, dang it. Okay, I immediately have to go grind. Okay, maybe I should have grinded before starting this episode. I just didn't feel like doing it. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. By the way, I still haven't tried the, whatchamacallit, the money grind method I told you guys about. Because one, I still haven't upgraded all my units. And two, I just can't be bothered to do that yet. So I'm just gonna hold off on that for a while. Until we're a bit stronger. So for now, we're just doing the regular method of grinding money, which takes longer, but it's all we can do right now. Okay, let's grind a bit real quick and see if we can get enough money for everything. Probably not, but I really don't feel like grinding right now. I was really hoping to record a Yakuza 0 episode today, but if we have to grind, I'm probably not going to get to record it. Because, I mean, I still have to deal with the whole actual Rudolph battle, so that'll be fun. Alright, we almost made it to 30,000 coin in 10 minutes. Let's see if we have enough to buy everything we need to buy from this guy now. Let's buy the Panacea pellets. Oh, for a second there, I thought he was selling 10, and I was about to freak out if he was selling 10 Panacea pellets. Sure, let's buy all the hero pellets too, because why not? Should I buy this? Yeah, I should probably buy this too. Yeah, let's just buy it all. Oh, I need to buy some large oil jugs, because these were useful. Anything else? Oh yeah, he has material, I forgot. Oh, this is gonna be expensive. Back to grinding I go. Immediately. Unfortunate. Oh. He has a grounding amulet. Cool. Okay, I mean, I'll buy that, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, but I did get Benedict's weapon thing, Dragon Shield, and that was extremely helpful in beating the first battle at the beginning of the game, because let me tell you, Trish and her dad are annoying to deal with, as well as all the bandits they bring with them. Okay, didn't make it to 30,000, but I think we have enough for everything, so might as well get it. Get that, get all of this, get all of this, get the grounding amulet, because why not? Don't purchase it. I mean, don't equip it. Oh wait, I have to talk to everyone, I just remembered. Oh lord. Okay, hey Rudolph. Let's look at your profile actually. Former salt smuggler, Rudolf Mueller, I'm guessing. An imprisoned salt smuggler who agreed to work with the Sicras in exchange for a pardon. He was once a hunter and his expertise with a bow has caused the constabulary trouble in the past. Do you reckon they'll actually pardon me? Guess I'll find out, seeing as I've already agreed to help. Proper salt is expensive, yeah? But don't worry, I can save you some money if you like. The Archduke respects our independence. It is our duty to prove we are worthy of such trust. They'll pay you for as much as iron as you can haul out of the mine, but it's not easy money. It comes with a tax paid in sweat and blood. Only in Aesfrost can you go to sleep a pauper and awake richer than a prince. The constabulary is conspicuously present. Sorry. no doubt watching for signs of illegal salt trading. We must tighten security in the city. If we stop even one cell of illicit salt, it will be worth it. Our spy tells us an illegal cell will take place here this very evening. I wonder if there's a cat somewhere here. Everyone knows that Lord Svarog is Archduke Gustaf's uncle, sure. What they don't know is that he'll never be Archduke, for he's the son of a concubine. So, well, let's just leave it at that. I have a duty to stamp out the illicit salt trade, no matter how much ire I draw from the people in doing so. What good is the rule of law if I allow this to continue unhindered? The duchy would all but collapse. Obtain Firestone. Okay. I'll take as much salt as this will buy. Aye, that'll get you this much. There you are. Is that all? I could swear I bought more. Costs more to get it now, I'm afraid. This is the best I can do. I had no idea what salt was so expensive, mind ye. I wouldn't call what we pay in the Glenbrook cheap, but it's a damn sight less than this. Obtain 600 coin. I'll take whatever money I can get, I guess. Obtain poison recovery pellet times 2. Edit recruitment notice to notes. Oh, I think I remember this. Yeah, I remember this. In need of miners. Description. Excavation work at Grand Norzelia mines. Experience preferred but not required. Hazard wages included. Now recruiting for the Aesfrost army. Hone yourself into a blade to protect the Grand Duchy. Could you be the next elite member of the Black Irons? Ironsmiths wanted. Prerequisite. Applicants must have a mastery level ironworking skill. Note. Successful hires agree to keep all work confidential. Wages. Equal to level of skill. Bonuses possible. Low risk, high wage position open. Goods shipment. Same day payment. Enough money to feed a family for a year guaranteed. Yeah, this was an interesting read the first time I read it. The duchy spends a small fortune on salt imports given the distance. Salt itself is ever more expensive, so they hire guards to protect it. Guards need to be paid. That cost is passed to the people. General Avlora's predecessor was a woman as well. Oh, is this Groma? She retired after the Salt Iron War, but she was a warrior the likes of which we'd never see again. Until General Avlora took her place, that is. Rumor has it she's the second coming. Oh cool, Groma lore. I think Groma also said that she trained Avlora, if I'm not mistaken. So that's interesting. Enter the Aesfrosti archives. Oh, not yet. Lord Dragon is desperate to make his grand entrance on the political stage. We're desperate for his actions to match his ambition. Not that Talos will formally recognize him anyhow. Dragon's on the wrong side of a fork in the bloodline, 2 generations back. This path leads to the Ironstone. I cannot let you pass. You'll find the ironworks our pride and joy over in the Ironstone. The heat from it is what keeps us going. And the heat is the thing, see? It's what gives our iron the strength it's known for. Okay, let's go into the archives. Have you heard the story of General Avlora? If the duchy's soldiers are to be believed, she began as a lowly foot soldier and rose all the way to general. Clearly, might and skill carry one quite far in the duchy. I'd wager she's no match for the Dawn Sphere, but she's a force to be reckoned with. I've come to study the mining techniques of the Aesfrosti, seeing as we'll be working side by side in the mines. And study I shall. Every tome I've opened has so much to teach me. Good thing, too, seeing as they pride themselves on their mind. Added more Marvels of Norzelia Volume 1 to notes. May I never again see destruction like that the Salt Iron War unleashed upon Norzelia. It took many moons for the Duchy and the Holy State to reveal their capitals and domains in the aftermath. I shudder to think what would have become of the continent had Glenbrook not intervened. On the symptoms of salt deficiency: headaches, reduced circulation, palpitations of the heart. Severe cases resulted in impatience, losing consciousness. I remember reading that. That really messed me up, because we had just started the game and I was like all pointing and making fun of salt, and I still do, because I mean it's hilarious. But still, this made it feel slightly more concerning, I guess. Added children's textbook Salt in Norzelia to notes. Marvels of Norzelia Volume 1. The kingdom of Glenbrook's crown city is situated along the banks of Norzelia River. Once plagued by frequent deadly floods, previous monarchs oversaw projects to control the river's flow. transforming the capital into the idyllic city people know today. A bustling town and crystalline waters dotted with merchant ships from all over the realm. There is no more fitting image for a kingdom of commerce. To top it all off, Whiteholm Castle has come to be known as Norzelia's most picturesque palace. There is more to the castle than its beautiful exteriors. Genius feats of engineering went into constructing such a mammoth in the middle of the river, which becomes the castle's best defense the moment the bridge is raised. Out of all the castles ever built over Norzelia's storied history, there is no question that there is no question that Whiteholm is the most impressive. It's kinda weird that we get Glenbrook lore from Aesfrost, but whatever. Oh, here it is. Winds of Norcelia and the people of Norcelia, apparently. People are a product of their environment. For example, citizens of Glenbrook are calm and mild-mannered, much like their mild surroundings. Those living in the crown city that dazzle with trade, however, are calculating and easily influenced by others. The people are also characterized by their emphasis on custom and tradition, which can be expected from such a long-standing nation. Those living in the Wolford domain are simple and sincere, perhaps influenced by their lords. Okay, a bit rude, but also, I guess, complimenting us? I don't know. As frosty citizens, on the other hand, are characterized by their proud and independent personalities. The duchy is home to many ambitious and inquisitive artisans. Some might say they can come off as self-righteous. The Hyzantean subjects are pious and honest. Please, yeah right. Followers of the goddess, they offer their thanks to her every day for her blessings of equality, quote-unquote equality. Ordinary persons such as myself tend to feel ashamed in comparison. Finally, we have the Roselle, marked by their rose-colored hair. Unfortunately, I have never had the pleasure of meeting a Rosellan in person, though I doubt I ever will find one outside the source. The goddess's teachings portray them as sinners who attempted to monopolize salt in ancient times. Could that really be true? Nope, it's not. Winds of Norcelia. There are two large wind systems constantly blowing across Norcelia. The cold wind, blowing from north to south, is known as the mountain wind. The warmer wind that blows from the east to west is the desert wind. These two winds collide above the plains, creating clouds and bringing about rainfall. The breeze generated by this collision also helps ships traveling upstream. Birds instinctively use this wind when in flight. Messenger birds in particular take advantage of the gusts to travel long distances quickly. When great hawks have riders upon their backs, they utilize the strong winds to ascend and glide. Skilled hawkers and hawk riders can read the winds and use them to travel further faster. Okay, that's a bit random, but cool. The Might of the Goddess. I feel like I must have gotten these books a while ago and I just forgot about them. The history of Norzelia is also the history of the goddess's teachings. The goddess punished the Roselle who attempted to claim the realm's salt as their own and bestowed the source upon her faithful. The goddess's scriptures are the oldest of Norzelia's written records, and her teachings are the oldest religion in the land. The history of her followers predates that of all nations. With the source and the power of salt at their backs, her faithful built a nation headed by a Hierophant, the unified church and state. The nation came to be known as the Holy State of Hyzante. According to the scriptures, Hyzante is the oldest of the three nations. Though it is unknown when the giant statue of the goddess at the source was built, her believers assert that it is the goddess descended upon this earth. Her words are spoken through the Hierophant, who in turn brings equality to her faithful. The fact that such a peculiar nation owns the source and has held such tremendous influence since antiquity is both a mystery and distinction of Norzelian history. While some books assert that Glenbrook is the oldest of the three nations, those records were written after the goddess's scripture. This has led some to believe that they are more fabrication than fact. Interesting. Although there is no doubt as to when the scriptures were written, their level of literary completeness suggests that other records should have existed at the time. Since no such records remained, however, it is hypothesized that a large-scale book burning may have occurred. That's interesting. Children's textbook Salt in Norzelia. On the condition of salt in Norzelia, what is something that humans absolutely cannot survive without? Yes, that is water and... Question A. Water is easy enough to come by, our realm is crisscrossed by rivers, and it is a simple matter to dig a well. Salt, on the other hand, is exceedingly rare in all of Norcelia. It can be found only in Question B, located in the vast deserts of Hyzante. All salt is regulated by Question C. How much it costs at the market changes depending on how much Question D is added, which is figured from factors such as production and manufacturing expenses. One more. The history of Aesfrost. The origins of the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost are complex. The nation's founders were of House Aesfrost, a family of nobles related to a previous generation of Glenbrook's royal line. At that time, a clan from the northern mountains repeatedly invaded the kingdom and caused great damage. House Aesfrost then led a company of vassals and mercenaries into the mountains and defeated the clan's chief. In recognition of their valor, the king granted the Aesfrost dukedom and rulership of their conquered territory, which came to be known as the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. House Aesfrost encouraged the mountain folk under their jurisdiction to turn their ironworking skills into an industry, thus strengthening their move toward independence. When the crown transferred to the current family line, Aesfrost made a break from the kingdom and established itself as its own nation. Their military might is still alive and well in the Black Irons, who wield the latest iron arms, and the mountain folk raised in harsh northern environs ardently support the simple and stable rule of House Aesfrost. Well, that was a fun read. I can't believe I forgot to read all of those things. Added salt and meat to notes. Norcelia's lands and rivers, their compositions, qualities, and various other marvels. By Giovanna Coppel. Have we heard that name before? Oh, okay, spoiler. Spoiler! Okay, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Okay, sorry. By Giovanna Coppel. It's as thick as the title is worthy. I haven't the time to read I haven't the time to read it all now. Magic Ring. Cool. The duchy takes great pains to open wide the gates of knowledge and education. The people are free to pursue their studies as they see fit, and any may rise to prominence on their own merits, regardless of station. This is undoubtedly one of the duchy's strengths. The sheer number of tomes in the archives can be overwhelming as it is, and yet there are even more that never see the light of day. A collection of tightly restricted works rests beneath the main archives. One needs special dispensation to even lay eyes on them, surviving the frost and inquiring into the hardiness of various vegetables in cold climes. They're looking for vegetables capable of growing in such a harsh climate. It seems vegetables with green leaves are the winners. You'll find no greater example of our ironworking prowess than the armor that adorns the Black Irons. No other nations can match the output of our foundries. We aim to keep it that way. Spoken like a true soldier, I cannot deny him pride in the duchy's achievements. I've no doubt the Black Irons are as formidable as he claims. I used to see a rather eccentric woman in here all the time, but she's not shown her face in many moons now. She was incredibly fond of rocks, as I recall, and intelligent beyond her years. I wonder what became of her. I can only imagine who that is. All of us are researchers, yes, but what sort and what truths do we pursue, Asking, you may not find a common answer among us. Some shift focus as it suits the army, others pursue a single academic thread for decades. Oh, sorry, decades. Sorry, that's just me being dumb. Tell me, as someone not of the duchy, how would you use such a collection of finely honed intellects? For utility. I asked you in response, what joy is there in study that does not benefit the nation? Okay, I kinda wanna say liberty. Knowledge should not be a vehicle for fame and fortune. All should be free to study what they please. Yeah, I'm gonna go with liberty for this one. That is sweet, sweet music to my ears, sir. Alas, it is from a world more forgiving than our own. In our little meritocracy, those who produce results reap the benefits of having more resources at their disposal. Thus, what begins as a carefree inquisition rarely remains so. Curiosity is infinite, funding is not. Why is that? Why'd you have to hit me with facts like that? Yeah, let's leave the archives. Okay, I think we got everything we can get here. So, isn't there someone I need to talk to here? Yeah, Federico. How are you finding the duchy, Serenoa? Has anything about our way of life caught your attention? Utility. The advantages that ironmongering affords the duchy are quite evident. Ironmongering? Hello? Iron gives us very much indeed, even before we traded with other nations. It is the foundation of our society, institutionally and politically. You have tightly bound your fortunes to it, and to great effect, I am awestruck by us. I can't talk today. I am awestruck. I am awestruck by Aesfrost's might. Would that we could share even more knowledge of iron and ironworking, so our neighbors may flourish as we have. Oh, I can zoom out here too? Why did I never find this out until now? I could have been zooming out so long ago. I'm kinda mad at myself for not figuring that out until now. Okay, we did everything we can do, so it's time to start this battle. This battle was a nightmare the first time I did it, so let's see how fun it is this time around. With stronger units and... Oh lord, I'm not looking forward to this. I believe I have the lay of the land now. I should make my way back to Sir Sigris and await nightfall. I wonder who even is recommended for this now that I think about it. Because when we started the game, all we had were the regular units. On a snowy night, Sigris and the House Wolford make their way to where an illicit exchange is about to take place.
That's the bell at Ironstone. It's midnight. The exchange is about to take place. We'll make ourselves known once the smugglers have assembled.
Might that be one of the smugglers there?
No, that's Rudolph, a spy of ours. He helped us uncover this operation. A reformed salt smuggler himself.
Whom you now employ as an informant.
Few would understand the landscape better than someone on the inside. Most ingenious.
That was part of my reasoning. But there is more to it. His intentions were noble even as his actions broke the law. He's not at his core an evil man. I say that as an officer whose instincts were honed over many an arrest. Which is why I personally selected him to be my eyes and ears.
The smugglers are here, and they come in numbers.
Aesfrosti soldiers? What are they doing here?
Corrupted by the siren song of money in the black salt market, no doubt.
Would it were not so. But my eyes do not deceive me.
The fight will not be easy. How shall we proceed?
This cannot be allowed to continue. If that means bloodshed, then so be it.
Understood. Then we make our move.
Who are you? This is the constabulary. Lay down your arms, and come quietly if you value your lives.
A trap! Kill them all!
Fellow soldiers, and give chase. Don't let them escape.
Rudolph, you're to follow his orders.
And just who is he exactly?
Serenoa Wolford of Glenbrook. The Archduke personally requested my help.
What? The young Lord of House Wolford? Look, I'm grateful for the help, but don't muck it up, yeah? My good name hangs in the balance.
If I remember correctly, I think Anna and Huette both have unique dialogue with Rudolph in this. And this battle doesn't have like a huge boss to worry about. The main rough thing about it is that Rudolph is in a terrible position, and there are just a bunch of enemies all around. Okay, so the recommended units are Roland, Benedict, Huette, and Flanagan. Okay, Huette makes sense because she'll blind everyone, hopefully. Flanagan makes sense because he's a tank. Roland, because sure, why not, I guess. Benedict for buffs, okay. Should I bring Jayla? No, let's bring...
return home unharmed.
Let's bring Medina. I'm also kind of tempted to bring a mage, but I don't think mages are too helpful in this fight. Because if I remember correctly, there's just a bunch... Yeah, there's just a lot of units in this. A lot of close-range physical attackers. I think I'm gonna bring Eridor, so he can hopefully provoke some annoying enemies. Okay, let's see what units we have. Mighty Strike. Okay, that's basic. Poison Arrow, that's annoying. Mighty Strike, and Shield Slam. Okay, it's gonna be annoying dealing with these knights if we don't have any magic attacks. Oh well. We'll figure it out, I guess. Actually, what does Rudolph have right now? He's level 35. Level 35 Rudolph that hasn't been promoted, I'm guessing. With Straight Shot, Steel Trap, Fight or Flight, Thrill of the Hunt. Increases your speed for 1 turn when you defeat an enemy. Okay, that's interesting. Fight or Flight increases your movement by 1 when enemies are nearby. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Seal Trap and Straight Shot. Okay. I think we're as ready as we can be. I don't really have like a huge major strategy for this, if I'm being honest. All I did was give some of my guys some accessories to try and help them out. So let's take a look at that real quick. First off, we have Benedict with the Vanguard Scarf, just because I can't think of anything better to give him. We might use Dragon Shield as soon as we start the battle, to try and maybe help us out a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. I gave Serenoa the Strength Bracelet because he's probably going to be out here doing most of the damage, and the Rear Guard's Cloak so he can hopefully take a couple hits here and there. For Roland, we gave him the Red Anklet and Critical Necklace so he can hopefully get behind enemies, do critical damage since it's back attacks, and hopefully finish them off so he can get the Red Anklet boost and we don't have to give him the Strength Bracelet that we gave Serenoa. I gave Flanagan the Fence Bracelet and HP Bracelet just so he can hopefully survive longer. Although I was kind of tempted to give it to Serenoa too since he's a quote-unquote tank now, I guess, but not really. For Eridor, I gave him the Movement Bangle and Bangle of Vitality so he can hopefully help Rudolph get out of this dangerous situation. I gave Huette the Accuracy Bracelet so she hopefully doesn't miss attacks like she did on our first attempt at this. I didn't give Medina anything because I couldn't think of anything to give her. So let's see how this goes. I didn't put much thought into it, so let's just see. Subduing the smugglers. The battle begins.
The Dutch is beyond saving if the soldiers have stooped to smuggling. The rot's too deep now.
I've no intention of defending them, but their poverty leaves them few options. They're still human, after all.
I expect you'll put that sympathy aside if it comes to blows.
For the good of the duchy, yes. Any who resist shall taste my blade.
Okay, thankfully they only have one bow user. I completely forgot to check that. So we should be good if we stay there, I think. I don't think anyone can reach us from there, right? Yeah, the only one who can hit us here is the bow user.
You can always trust one who fights with a bow, yeah?
Less talk, more fighting.
Sorry, I don't know why, but I really love that interaction.
defeated by a bunch of ruffians. What a disgrace.
Well, that guy died quickly.
and you fly
Taste
it.
my shield!
Rot in jail, you traitorous bastards.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. You can definitely tell Rudolph is like the weakest unit in the party right now because he doesn't have any buffs whatsoever. No weapon upgrades, no class upgrade. He was doing... I mean, his damage was pretty decent even without any upgrades, but still. You can definitely tell the difference in class with our other characters compared with Rudolph in this battle. And this battle, thankfully, well, you could still somewhat feel that it was as bad as the first time around. It just wasn't as bad, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, because I explained it weird, but I don't know. We were still in the same like threat area as the first time, in the first battle I had of this, where you're kind of worrying about Rudolph dying because, you know, he's weak and small baby boy in danger of anything and everything. But since we have different units this time around and more tanks versus the first time you do this chapter, like without New Game Plus, where you only have Erador, Roland, Serenoa, Gila, Huet, Anna, and Frederica, you can definitely tell the difference in New Game Plus versus beginning of the game. Still difficult, as I've repeated before already, but I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it was an interesting battle to say the least. Definitely had some nostalgia to it, I guess. Now we can finally use Rudolph. We got no money for that, and only a couple HP recovery pods. Not worth it.
We're in your debt. We may never have apprehended the smugglers if not for you.
Aye, that's another worry off your back. And a criminal charge off mine, yeah?
His Grace has granted your pardon, on the condition of your exile.
If he can't have me in jail, he wants me out of Aesfrost. Is that it?
Forgive me. It's not the choice I would have made. But the Archduke is a stubborn man.
Don't worry. The feeling's mutual. Never had any love for this place, even if it's all I've known. Got nowhere to go either, mind you. But I'll find my way somewhere.
Well, if you've truly nowhere to go, what would you say to serving House Wolfort?
Hmm? You're the lord of your house, aren't you? And you just welcome a criminal like me into your ranks?
You've been pardoned, have you not? That makes you as worthy as any other. Your wits and muscle would be a boon to the house, and I would be grateful for your service.
What more could you ask for, Rudolph? You could make a new life for yourself at House Wolford. I'm sure of it.
Aye, I'm sure I can. Right then, Lord Serenoa, I thank ye for your kindness.
Welcome to House Wolfort, Rudolph.
Rudolph, you earned your forces. Cool. What do you do again? Oh yeah, you have traps. Is that it? Rudolph's aptitudes in battle bring his hunting instincts to bear on the battlefield, boasts a suit of bow skills, and sets traps capable of damaging foes. Cool. So basically a better Jens, right? Well, actually, it's more like you put Archibald and Jens together, and that's how you get Rudolph. Okay, let's see what you're working with, Rudolph. Let's see what we can give you. Okay, you start off as a hunter and turn into an archer. I'm not gonna lie, I already saw spoilers of Rudolph because of the intro, but he still looks so cool with the hood on. Let's see, you get Slumber Shot. Deal physical damage to a single enemy, has a chance to put them to sleep for 2 turns, okay. And Those Who Wait. Increases your accuracy and luck on your next turn when you finish your current turn without moving. Okay, that's interesting. Use Medal of Bravery to change class to Archer, yes.
Didn't break a sweat.
Cool. You literally didn't, because you were already the level you needed to be, and also we have a couple of medals of bravery. Last but not least, you become a bowmaster, and you look like something straight out of Assassin's Creed if I'm being honest. but I'm not complaining because you look so cool. He gets Staggering Arrow. Deal physical damage to a single enemy and knock them back 2 squares. Okay, that's kinda... Okay, you definitely need the damage up. So let's get this and this. And upgrade you to Steel Bow. Get you some more damage up. Actually, I should get you the accuracy up too. You can get speed up, luck up, and max HP up. What are you looking like right now, actually? You have 37 strength. You're almost as high as Anna. That's interesting. Your regular bow attack does 153 damage. But Anna's fairy dagger... Okay. Oh, so that's why Anna hasn't been doing too much damage. Just because her fairy dagger sucks. I guess that's why she needs the attack twice thing on her. But anyways, actually, was there... Oh, dang it, I forgot. I have to do story progression until we get back to whatever we were doing before. Well, whatever normally happens, I guess. That we've already seen in our previous run. I was just about to end off the episode too. At Ironstone, a certain report reaches the ears of the Archduke.
Thalus, how does Dragan fare?
As blustery and boastful as ever, brother. He is simply beside himself that his contributions to the mine have been recognized.
So he has achieved a measure of success. Perhaps I underestimated him.
What concern is he of ours? He is Svarog's son and of thinner blood.
We are not Glenbrook or Hyzante, Thalus. In Aesfrost, a man is judged for his deeds, not his pedigree.
And yet you have appointed me Prime Minister, have you not?
I have given you an opportunity, brother. Do not be mistaken. If you wish to keep your position, prove to me you are deserving of it.
Understood, brother mine.
Dear brother, do with Thalus as you please, but I bid you be wary of Dragan and Svarog. I've reason to believe they've designs on higher seats.
If they mean to overthrow me, then let them try. I shall relish the opportunity to crush them.
Their duty fulfilled, Serenoa and House Wolford bid farewell to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost.
I bid you safe passage home, Lord Wolford.
Many thanks for the send-off. Pray relay my gratitude to the Archduke as well.
I shall. And do take care of our friend Rudolph here, who I trust will not be causing you any trouble.
Treating me like a naughty child right to the end. Anyhow, you take care of yourself, Sicrus.
And with that, I must be off. Till we meet again.
We should be on our way as well.
No one's left anything behind.
Not I. I even purchased a souvenir or two to bring home.
That's all well and good. But once we reach home, it'll be wedding preparations for you.
Sure it will.
Indeed. The ceremony fast approaches.
Sure it does.
Truth be told, I'm more than a little nervous.
Oh dear, is that so? And how are you feeling, Lord Serenoa?
Bit nervous too, of course. But that is easily outweighed by my excitement.
That's adorable.
As well it should be. It shall be a celebration for the ages. Isn't that right, Benedict?
Yes, of course.
What troubles you, Benedict? You sound distracted.
Nothing about the ceremony, I assure you. This journey has simply proven a sobering reminder that salt remains a complex issue in our realm.
And yet despite it, we make strides toward peace. The mining accord is proof enough of that.
Roland is right. We can only do what we can to ease tensions and resolve matters peacefully.
A duty which requires constant vigilance.
A Land of Snow and Ice completed.
His diplomatic visit as Lord of the House complete, Serenoa returns to the Wolfort domain. Safely within Glenbrook, Roland and Huette retire to Whitehome in the Crown City. Alas, there is no time for rest in House Wolfort, as Serenoa soon finds himself swept up in preparations for his wedding to Frederica. Dragan, meanwhile, presides over the blasting of a new tunnel at the Grand Norzelian mines.
Chapter 4, A New Dawn. Okay, I think this is where we've already seen everything. Yep, this is where they find out about the salt. So that's cool. Oh yeah, and we visit the Rosellan village, I think, right? Okay, with that, I think I can end off the episode. Let's see. We won't get another branch split until Chapter 7. So that's 3 chapters away. And it's gonna be the Roland decision. So that'll be cool. So, the options right now are to either turn Roland in so we can get the other option we can do for chapter 8, which is siding with Silvio. Oh wait, it's gonna be consecutive choices. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I don't know what to do. Oh well, you guys don't worry about this. I'm gonna have to worry about this for the next couple chapters, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I guess I did. We finally have Rudolph on the team, so that's cool. Now I have to worry about grinding more money, and probably grinding up my lower leveled guys, because they're probably gonna have to be like 36 or something for the next couple of battles. Also have to worry about... I have to worry again about turning Roland in, and it's not because... And now it's not even a moral decision of like, oh, Roland's our best friend, I have to protect them or whatever. It's a decision where it's like, oh, I have to choose whether to turn Roland in or not, because I have so many paths to cross now that I haven't crossed. To be fair, after seeing the true ending, if I'm being honest, I would definitely 100% turn Roland in, because, you know, fuck Roland. After all the all the dumb shit he said at the end of the Golden Route. Well, at the beginning of the major ending route shows, you know what I mean, when he started talking about becoming one with Hyzante, and it's saying fuck the Roland. I mean, fuck the Rosal. Sorry, I'm just thinking about that annoys me so much. He's probably never gonna be redeemed for me anymore. Okay, sorry. I think I'm over it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to choose whether to turn him in or not. Oh well, whatever. Future me problems. Actually, before I end off the episode, let me see if there's anything new at the shops. I doubt it, but just in case. Oh, hello. Condemn the Corrupt Consortium, a booklet reporting on incidents that occur around the realm. It denounces the Norzelia Consortium. Interesting. I guess let's have a real quick read-through right now while we have the chance. Condemn the Corrupt Consortium. We will expose the corruption within the Norzelian Consortium. The Consortium was originally created to ensure the fair trade of salt among the three nations. However, 30 years have passed and now the founding principles have been lost and salt inequity ravages our realm once more. As you readers know, Hyzante imposes a high tax on all the salt it exports. This tax was lowered immediately after the war ended, but is now even higher than before the war began. Though the Holy State claims a salt shortage to be behind this, no one can ascertain the condition of the source, and most speculate it is merely Hyzante setting the price. The Consortium should be responsible for righting these wrongs, but they are at the Holy State's beck and call. To make matters worse, they impose even higher taxes on salt bound for Aesfrost to line their own pockets. As a result, salt is now a luxury in the Grand Duchy. Its people are impoverished, and the nation's development has all but come to a halt. The situation is all too similar to that of the eve of the Salt Iron War, and if left unchecked, could result in yet another horrible tragedy. To prevent that and see the Consortium's original purpose restored, we must first bring their wrongdoings to light. To that end, I am currently investigating the Consortium with the aforementioned convictions in mind. My wise readers, it's time for us to raise our voices together for the future of all Norzelia. Interesting. I don't think we ever learned much about the Consortium now that I think about it. Not until like the very end when they help us out, so I guess that's cool to get some lore on them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got a couple things done this episode. We recruited Rudolph and I got a bunch of reading done. And that's about it, really. Not a lot really happened if I'm being honest, and it's kind of sad, but probably the next couple of episodes, whenever we get to record them and upload them, are gonna be pretty long. And I guess more entertaining since we're gonna be dealing with if I'm being honest, I'm probably just gonna turn roll one in just to see what happens there. And probably the next run will worry about the other runs things, I guess. Oh yeah, I should probably talk to Rudolph while I have the chance. A tavern in the encampment, huh? Suppose I should expect that as much from one of the high houses. I'm still not comfortable here, but it beats being stuck in Aesfrost. Thanks again for picking up a cur like me. We smugglers repay our debts with hard work. You'll not see me shying away from our next fight. There's nothing quite like a fight to sharpen your skills. I'm fit to call myself an archer now. You won't regret letting me join your ranks, my lord. I won't let you down. Still not accustomed to living honestly, but the fine folk you've assembled here make it a bit easier. That's a bit interesting, at least. Anyways. Sorry, I keep on saying anyways. I'll see you next time. Bye!